as we are situated at Levi's Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Los Angeles Rams and the San Francisco 49ers. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This is taken at his 4. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Go, go. The Rams take over 1st and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
Cut. 56. 20. Right there. 56.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. He's letting it fly for Cook. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Here we go. 90 Wolf. 22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber. Watch the whip. Hey, high 7.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. That's complete to John Ross. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
6-6, bullet high. Hey, Alpha. Shoot. Now.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. There to make the tackle, Samson Ebukam.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Ready, break.
93 is the mic. Here we go, D. All day. Defense, all day. All day.
80 weapons. Hey, Delta. Go.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Curtis. Open man is Ross, complete. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
You better be ready.
You draw Corker.
25, check 25, check 25.
5. Get it.
On 1st and 10, Curtis. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing.
2nd and 6. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. John Ross, the one he was looking for. And that'll make it 3rd down.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. John Ross with touchdown number 8 on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll make it across the 20, as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Now this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9.
You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up. I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a 1st down, pick it up, and keep moving.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They run. It's Gurley. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. From the 38, Goff. They'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 35.
A gain of 27 on the play. And the Rams.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
2 for 1, 2 for 1. Chopper, chopper. We're good.
They'll run. This is Darrell Henderson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Goff throwing complete to Kupp. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. Goff now looks to throw. They'll find Henderson there. It's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. On 1st and goal, Gurley. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. But down here near the goal line, you don't think of a cornerback in run coverage, but he made the stop.
Yeah, most of the cornerbacks we know, they want to be those pass defenders and take away one half of the field. But the best ones in the game are the complete cornerbacks, able to tackle and run support, as we just saw there.
And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal. Well, they're going to try this thing. They're at the 5, 4th and goal. They're going to go for it. We'll see. Run, probably pass to both in the arsenal. Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this.
Listen.
They go ahead and snap it. Gone. Well, he's got it. That's Kupp for a Ram touchdown. Cooper Kupp, his second touchdown on the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half. The extra point up and good, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway, and they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
Well, how many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. And that led to a really nice game.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Hey, one set. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Throwing again. Curtis. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
All right. Here we go. Let's go, D. Let's go. Hey, Haywood. Get there. SOS. Ready?
Looking to throw. Curtis. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want to.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Second and 5 now. Goff. That's taken in by Henderson. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. On first down, it's Gurley. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up first and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
56, here we go. Check nickel. Pilot, 64, weak. 56, Mike, 56, right there.
On 2nd and goal, Goff, and he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Darrell Henderson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, and the Rams have taken the lead. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let's go now.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Hey, Foxtrot. Kill. Turn it up. Kill. Turn it up. Now.
2nd and 2. And he slings one that's incomplete. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin, and it's 3rd and short.
I think you put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender, but you also have to give your own guy a chance too.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Strong right. Go.
They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 13 yards there and a Niner first. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Mikel Roby brings him down.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
2nd and 9 now. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. He's got a 1st down and much more inside the 20. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Tevin Coleman, his 9th touchdown of the season, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
On 2nd and 9, Goff. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Now going up top. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
They begin the drive with Coleman. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Right back to Coleman here on first down. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. On second down now. It's Coleman, and this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. This is 3rd and 1, very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though.
Hey, Echo.
Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic. Oh, yeah, and here we go again. Here we go.
Ready?
Back to throw. Curtis, hard throw, incomplete.
Perhaps they overthought this one a little bit. They've been running it real well on this drive, and it was 3rd and short, okay? They decided to throw the football, incomplete. Yeah, they might have thought just a little bit too hard about that play selection.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They'll run it with Coleman, and he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Hey, Zoom.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
Looking to throw. Curtis. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. Right hash mark of 42-yard attempt. And Gold is able to put it through. And they take a 17-14 lead. So we will not go into the lockers tied. We do have a leader in the clubhouse, so to speak.
Yeah, it's only 3 points. Doesn't seem like much, but it looms big the way that they got it done right before the half ended.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And from this spot in the field to the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well, as we are back and started in the second half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace, because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Throwing on first down. Curtis. Man open. It's Goodwin. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
On first down, Curtis. Got a man open. It's Ross. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
That's another 49er first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So from Rams territory now, it's first and 10 at the 41.
X3, 218, chopper.
Here's Coleman. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Watch time. Tight end's right. Watch time. Tight end's right.
Pilot, 64, weak. Shoot.
They will run again with Coleman. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. On third down, here's Coleman. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be fourth down.
It's fourth down.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on fourth down?
Watch two. Run it. Choose the mic.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
Yeah, that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13.
Hey, watch that, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Yo.
Look, squeeze. Hey, seam 6. 55.
On fourth down, Curtis. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Mikel Roby-Coleman, a sack off the corner. So that's the second time this game they've given it up on fourth down. They're now 1 for 3 on fourth down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on fourth down. Give the defense a lot of credit, though. They've stopped them 2 out of 3 times. Usually you have fourth down plays that you have dialed up and ready to go, and you think are going to be successful. Not so far in this game.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
Rush in. Under 10. Under 10. 10.
Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Goff going to hand it to Gurley. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special runs in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
Check 4.
Greystone, travel. Merlin.
56 to Mike.
Here's Goff. And this is going to be incomplete. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
And this one is right down the middle. And that will tie things at 17 all. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Yeah, things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front seven? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Curtis. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Throwing on third. Goff. And that will be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum of the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football and now zapped right back in the other direction. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Curtis. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35.
Watch 2. Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
Looking to throw. Curtis. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. John Ross. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Gold with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
56. Here we go.
Again they run with Gurley. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38.
Hey, Will.
From the 38, Goff. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Another carry now for Gurley. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. The Rams on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Now it's gone. He spots Henderson open left side. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
22 jet bombers, 22 jet bombers.
56.
Watch the run. Check 50, check 50.
Here we go. It's Gurley. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
First down, Los Angeles.
Hey, kill. Louis.
Hey, pick your game up.
56, Mike, 50.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here.
Nice hit, boy. Got it.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
You got nothing left.
39-yard
You got nothing. Switch.
Get it.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
I know you felt that one.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Foxtrot.
Slam.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 13 yards there and a Niner first. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Coleman. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Coleman now. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. This is Coleman, and he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the 39-year-old veteran puts it right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of it.
And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Eric Armstead in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
2 for 1. 2 for 1. Time up. Check 52. Kill.
Now Goff. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Check right.
Down to a knee for the 49ers. This one about to be on ice.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
Ready?
Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it.
A loss of a yard. It's now 3rd and 13.
So the victory here for San Francisco, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing.